Okay, welcome back. So, hopefully Adal will start to like us. I mean, I realize we just forced you to become our vassal, and that might not be, the most cool thing to do, but I think you'll really like it. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, that is perfectly fine. That's what I was going to do. Do have like 130 of this. We should probably spend it on something. Tax. Let's do this one just to help offset our gold. I know we have so much gold. I mean, ironically, we could like go after one of these guys, like as friends. Okay. So here is the next fun thing to do. Figure out how to break up this alliance chain. Songhai would be the easiest because they're only allied with one other person. But we also just don't have the ability to do it yet. Because we have a truce with them. Go ahead, fabricate a claim on this guy since we still have a truce with him. You're right. How are you rivaled with him? With Songhai? Also, how do you not have any cores on this guy's land? Or do we have to actually go and try and find his land before we can claim it? Go up there. Do your duty. Okay, so colonial range doesn't really matter to me. The global settler increase would be pretty handy. Alright. I guess Merc Discipline. No, not drill. Want you to do all of that. Now, I'm kind of thinking we want to start annexing another person. But Euro, honestly, we could keep them around forever. Like, it's really not that big of a deal. Emernia, though, I'd kind of like to get annexed. They're large, and that's the problem. I don't think they have a core. They don't have that modifier that makes them incredibly difficult to core. We are getting. I love how many Spanish ships are over here just to deal with some stupid rebels. Honestly, this would be an amazing time to declare on Spain, because all of their ships that aren't their heavies are over here. The problem is I'm not really sure we could take them. I wish we had Aragon as our ally, which I wish I could check to see if they would declare or help us with Castile. It's tempting. Like, it's genuinely tempting. fact that they have a lot of transports with a lot of troops over here. We have most of our heavies. Did we declare on Castile this early? Because I know what they're doing. They're landing a bunch of troops on this island to take care of these rebels. But the fact that they're, landing troops on a random little island that they won't be able to get off of with all of their non-heavy ships, that's genuinely tempting. I don't know, I'm kind of nervous. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save. I'm going to ally Aragon and see if they would join. They would. Oh. Aragon could take care of Castile up here. We could take care of their African stuff. I'm going to delete these guys because they're just causing more units, or costing more units than I really want. We should have a claim on them, right? Yeah. We just have to make sure that we're not claiming something that... Oh, this is very tempting. Here's the problem with most colonial nations, is they tend to have units everywhere, but they don't usually defend their homeland, which means Aragon, who probably doesn't have... they don't have colonial ideas at all. All their troops should be in here and should be able to handle Castile. If we take out most of their army that's on, or a good chunk of their army down here, we might be able to just do it. Unfortunately, they are really ahead of time, or ahead of us on Diplo, which means they probably have much better ships. But all they have down here are lights and transports. I think we go for it. It'll take a little bit of time, but we can at least get these troops down here. I know there are some troops down here, but I can't imagine it's any more than they would have in their capital area. This is actually kind of scary, because if we do this, we're throwing in our lot and hoping that we can take advantage of this. So we gotta wait a few days, though. We will have to promise Aragon territory, but that, honestly, is fine with me. So, I'm thinking we want to claim something down here. I don't think we want to go for this island, just in case. I mean, we could just, sit on the stupid island and fight them that way. But I don't really want to try and move troops to this island. It's going to take a little while, but I think we can do this. Castile by themselves actually is relatively manageable. It's the fact that they have stupid colonies. Although, I can't see, but it seems like the only major colonies they have are the Castilian West Indies. Okay. So they do have more ships, but most of them are transports. Yeah. Okay, someone just joined a coalition, which is not surprising. Okay. Sorry, I'm really nervous. This is actually kind of terrifying. Let's head over to Gold Coast, get that locked down. Should get most of our army kind of grouped up and ready to deal with any potential issues down here. We're going to want to dock up. We probably want to try and get this army off of Madagascar. Okay, so they do have some armies down here. 14 versus our 13. What is the Miltech like? They do have bastions. So they should be... So they're probably better at knocking down the smaller forts. We could consider just getting a mercenary stack. Yeah, let's head to that province so we can try and get across. I say let's take military tech ahead of time. So, what was it? African Hussars superior to bartered cavalry. Okay, that doesn't really affect us too much. I'm just going to take that because I don't want to deal with unrest. I wish our armies were a little more in position, but I think it was better to go when we did. Let's get this army down here, because if they show up with an army up here, we're not going to be able to see it. You rude jerk. Well, we're just going to steal it back later. Okay, let's get this over there. Oh, we actually do have a transport. Yeah, unfortunately they are, like, sieging down our forts very quickly. I want to get this across as quickly as possible. So they'll probably go for this Highland Fort next. Man, they are just powering through this. That is... Probably shouldn't be worrying about that at the moment. Where you go, bud? Go that way, please. Okay, so they're probably going to take this fort, and they did. That's fine, but now we have our full army up here, or down here. Looks like they're going this way. They might be going after my other province, which cannot happen. State mates now go away. I'd really appreciate it if you guys left my stuff alone. Okay, they're not actually going to that province. That's good. Okay, let's get this next Diplotech. And if we feel like we need more men, we can always just hire more for, with, okay, I believe this is our siege stack, and it is. So let's get over here. They didn't spend very much time reinforcing it. So we should be able to take it back pretty quickly. In fact, that might be what they're, like, trying to go to. Let's stay here and just protect this area. So this is the not so fun part of doing a multi-front war like this. I have trouble, like, focusing on the different fronts of the war. Let's see if we can catch some of these random stacks of transports, reducing their ability to reinforce. Alright, let's take a look, see how they're doing up here. Aragon is not doing as well in Iberia. They've lost Toledo, but they are starting to siege down the Strait of Gibraltar, which is a good sign. Hopefully they'll be rude. I'm not surprised that there's a coalition forming. And in fact, I might just do some shenanigans to prevent this from being a problem. It's coming back from you. So this was actually a little exploit that I found out, and assuming it still works. That is 3 Portuguese heavies. So we don't want to be too aggressive until we have this fort back. We just want to keep them from... man. Damn takes forever to do these type of sieges. For whatever reason, I just have the crappiest luck, even though I have offensive ideas and innovative ideas. Okay, there is the siege. Let's go ahead. Now, I believe it's this province that we claimed. I think the plan will be to just kind of move up one at a time. If I had to guess, there is probably an army in one of these provinces waiting for my next move. So this was ours. We'll probably take it back as soon as we siege it down. We don't want to burn, we want to seize. Because it is our province. Okay. And as soon as this guy... Okay, he's turning around. That being said, we should definitely move in there as fast as possible. 7th, 14th. I wish I would have checked that. Okay, this is not ideal. I'd really like it if he'd either do something about that or... Okay, how are we actually looking here? Unfortunately, we do take some terrain negatives, but militarily, we are better than them. Melindy, though I do appreciate your help, I personally think you should be defensive and go and deal with your future rebel problems. Okay, there. Wow, we got a stack wipe too. Okay. Recall diplomat. So again, I kind of want to be cautious. I can't see a lot of what's going on in here, so they could kind of just show up wherever, and that would not be good. Okay, this should be done here within the next year. We'll send our other troop that way. Now, I'm still very hesitant to move on to this 3-stack because I can't see if there's some other troops nearby. This could just be a bait. So let's pop this. I would really like to get rid of these ships. Okay, still haven't seen any troops up here. Aragon is getting their butt kicked, which, you know, is perfectly fine with me. I don't want to go after those. I kind of want to keep my units close by. We don't have any transports over here. We could send these lights down here just to help. But I think I'll keep them up there just because I don't trust these 3 heavies sitting here. Man, that is a really good admiral. Okay. The fact that I don't see any other troops nearby tells me that I can at least move into this province without the fear of someone sneak attacking me. I know we're suffering a lot of attrition here, but I'm just going to keep our troops together. I don't really see any problems this way. Okay. Everyone... I'm going to separate off the most damaged ships and get them to dock up. Or not, apparently. What? Stop doing stuff that I didn't tell you to do. Okay. Does Spain have any other provinces down here? It doesn't appear so. Okay, so this must be actual in terra incognita. I cannot say that word. I should probably move these guys together. This province is something that I don't approve of, and okay, sweet, that is done. Once this province gets occupied, we'll be able to wipe out some more of their ships. So unfortunately, Aragon is not doing very well, apparently. And they are almost full occupied up here. How many troops do they have? They have 58k, but yet they're barely doing anything. Looks like they're primarily focusing on this area. I mean, I'm fine if they get knocked out, as long as I can still get something out of this war. Okay, there's the battle with Castile's navy. I don't know where they're going to dock up. Are they docking up in this province? One of these provinces? No, it looks like they're running away somewhere. Okay, let's grab the rest of our ships. Sweet, they did actually repair on that tick. So yeah, we are suffering a bit of attrition, and that sucks. Okay, well, I don't see any more of their troops, so I'm going to just kind of assume that we can get in here. The fact that our vassals are coming down here and doing stuff also kind of makes me think that they're not going to fight back at all over here. Oop, there's an army. This is the steppe. Okay. Great Karoo. Spy network, just take the prestige. I'm gonna send this troop this way. Hopefully they don't run into the Terra Incognita stuff. That'd be annoying. Okay, so we are going to fight 3 Portugal heavies, but I have a feeling we'll be fine. Yeah, sunk all 3 of them. Excellent. That's what we like to see. I'm going to just group up my guys. And I'm going to start moving our navy north. Local development. Group up. Kill. I don't think they know what to do. It'd be really nice to be able to get up here and actually start helping Portugal, or not Portugal, Aragon. We have the numbers. It's the fact that we can't really get through this land. And these guys, well, they would give us military access. As long as we have our conquistador on hand, we should be able to move our troops that way. Unfortunately, I don't really have a lot of transport, so I'd have to do this very slowly. Let's go ahead and get our navy grouped up. So I think I just saw there's some Spanish ships docked up over here. I say let's invade the islands. They shouldn't have any army on them. Darn. They're going to get a morale tick, so they're going to be more annoying to kill. Okay. They are dead. We need to split our army and get out of these provinces. How are we doing? Also, we could probably reduce inflation. Manpower recovery. Construction tax. Okay. Let's move at least some of these troops onto this island. Still has a couple of their transports and light ships over here. Okay, so overall, I think it's going well. I think it could be going far worse for us right now. The only problem is that Aragon is currently getting beat up a lot. Most of their attention has been on Aragon, not us. It doesn't help when they have 36k troops in Sicily instead of in North Africa or in Iberia, where they should have had them. But alright. I think I'm going to put a cut in here, and then in the next part we're going to continue fighting. I think regardless of what happens, we'll still be able to win this war in some capacity. We do hold the war goal. We have a fair amount of troops down here. Even if they knock Aragon out, which would not be ideal for us, it would at least get rid of a lot of this negative war score. It'd be nice to be able to get up there and start messing around with Portugal and Castile. The other problem is, are we going to be able to... Yeah, they have so many heavies up here. So unless they send some ships down our way where we can pick them off, we're probably going to have trouble securing the strait and being able to, like, move into Europe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think this was a good opportunity to at least pick off a fair number of their troops and a fair number of their transports, which ultimately is how they move their troops around the most compared to walking across the continent. So, alright, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.